Isn't February such a great month to be a heritage maker? We're excited that you've joined us at the February Connect meeting and given us an opportunity to share our message with you. You know, February has Valentine's Day, so we focus on love and relationships and telling people how much we care about them. Do you know, every month at the home office, Linda Angelostro takes time to decorate our lobby, and this month, being Valentine's Day, she has decorated with all kinds of books of love, cards, canvases, even things like gift bags that you can give out to those that you love. She does a fabulous job at this. You know, as I was preparing for this, I was thinking about my relationships in my life and focused on one with my husband, Jeff. You know, we met when I was 16 years old. I was set up on a blind date. It was my very first date, so you know how nervous I would have been, and especially at 16, so young. It was our very first date, and it was a disaster. I just couldn't wait to get home. 6 months later, I met him again under different circumstances, and it was an opportunity for us to play together and interact in our normal setting, and our relationship grew from that time. 2 years later, we were married, and this June we'll celebrate our 30th anniversary. You know, we have 4 kids, and we'll soon have 4 grandchildren, and it's just the light of my life. I love the relationships that have been built in my family, just as you do. It's why we're heritage makers. It's what we do. So I thought it would be fun to interview some of our employees upstairs and find out what relationships are important to them. So let's go upstairs and find out. I'm here with Britt Cloward, our Vice President of Sales and Marketing. Britt, we're talking about relationships for our Connect meeting. Tell me about a relationship that is important to you.
One would be my youngest son, Douglas. He's a lot of fun, and every morning he makes sure he waves goodbye. He says, "Don't leave without your hug and your kiss." And whenever I ask him how he's doing, he says, "Great." And so that's what I love.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. All right, this is Don Vance, our accountant. And Don, can you tell me about one of the relationships that are important to you?
Sure. I have a 17-year-old daughter, and she's very creative and likes to do music and art. As she was growing up, we didn't have so much of a connection, but as she grew older, we started to enjoy riding horses together, and that's been a great blessing for me. Let me just show you a picture of her here. This is my Hannah. She likes to ride horses, and she's also a very fun character that likes to goof around and have a lot of fun, and she's been a wonderful daughter for me.
That's awesome. She has a lot of energy and is a beautiful girl. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
All right, let's visit Cynthia, our Marketing Communication Manager. Cynthia, tell me about a relationship that's important in your life.
I have a lot of relationships that are important, but one of my special relationships is with my 7-year-old son up here. His name is James, and he's kind of the caboose child in our family, 7 years younger than the one that's older, and he's just a load of fun. And I think since I'm a more mature mom now, I take a lot more time with him, and I'm not as stressed, and I'm able to just play and have fun and not worry, not sweat the small stuff. And anyway, he's just a ball of fun and just silly and creative and fun to play with, and I love him to pieces.
That is great. You know, that's what I love about being a grandma is you let go of all the stress and you just have fun. It's the important stuff. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that with us. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
We are doing a training on a message for our Connect conference, and I heard you have a special announcement. Tell us about that.
I do. I just got engaged this month on January 1st.
How fun. When's the wedding?
March 23rd.
Awesome. Tell us just something quick about him. What makes him special?
He is very sincere. His love for me has always been sincere. His caring nature. That's my favorite thing about him.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Susie. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Patty?
Good. I would love for you to share with our consultants about a special person in your life.
Oh, goodness. My brand new grandson. He is beautiful and perfect, and he loves to snuggle. He's the best.
I bet you can't wait to do a storybook about him.
Yes. I already have a couple planned. With the same photo.
We have Ryan Harper here, Director of IT. Ryan, I would love for you to tell us about somebody special in your life.
Well, that's got to be my family.
Of course,
they're the most important in my life, and that's why we do it with you.
Have you ever made a Heritage Maker project about them?
A few. In fact, you know what? I've got one. We did this just not too long ago. This is one of our fun little metal prints that I wanted to put our family picture on. So did this for a Christmas gift for my wife.
That is a beautiful family, and they're getting so big.
Yes, they are. In fact, my daughter just turned 12, and I can't believe she's that old already.
They grow up fast. Thank you so much for sharing.
Sure.
All right, Dawn. This is Dawn Linhoff, our Director of Marketing. And Dawn, I would love for you to share somebody special in your life with our consultants.
Well, you know, I have family, I have wife, I have grandkids, but, you know, important to me is all the friendships I have with Heritage Makers. And I love to get on Facebook and meet these people from all over the country. I love that.
That is great. True Heritage Maker at heart. Thank you. Wasn't that fun hearing about their relationships and what's important to them? You know, it's one of our magic moments and one of those paychecks of the heart as consultants as we hear the stories and relationships of our clients. You know, I thought for February, since I'm traveling so much, one of the things that I'm doing for my family is I've created some cards that they'll get every weekend to let them know how much I love them and miss them while I'm gone and while I'm spending time with you, our consultants, getting to know you and your stories. I thought it would be fun to hear what's important to you about your Heritage Makers business. I would like to invite each of you to make a postcard. You can use one of these templates. This is done by Michelle Bell. She did a fabulous job, and I've customized it to my situation. But I would love to know, what are your top 5 reasons for being a Heritage Maker? Why do you do what you do? Write them down, handwrite them the old-fashioned way, make a fun card, use pictures, whatever you'd like to do. But then get that card to us by the end of February. On the March company call, we're going to draw out several of these cards, and those consultants are going to win publishing points, which is, of course, what we all love. We're also going to let you know what the top 5 reasons for being a Heritage Maker consultant is. So take time to think about it now. Think about your why. What's important to you? What do you love about what you do? And then send us a postcard and let us know. Thanks for being a Heritage Maker consultant with us, and most importantly, being with us at this Connect meeting. We'll see you again next month.